ready for Game 3 on 2K Sports. It's the Eastern Conference quarterfinals and a series that's all knotted up in one apiece. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Taking a look at Milwaukee.
They have to be ecstatic about taking one of the first two games. Tough to win on the road. They banded together and accomplished it. Now it's their turn to try to protect home court advantage.
They get it again. Whiteside.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts, well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
He's not playing within himself. 2 fouls in less than a minute. He's got to dial it back some.
Pass to Jennings. Whiteside. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and Johnson with a block. There's the screen by Whiteside. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Antetokounmpo outside. And they pick up 2. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They may be the lower seed, but they have a chance to take the lead in this series.
Yeah, and they've done well to get this series tied at 1 game apiece. Now they need to take control, and to do that, they've got to defend their house.
Here's Jennings. Rebound by Middleton. Here's Milwaukee. With 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Portis.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
There's a screen by Whiteside. Hits a three-pointer.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Lopez gets it to go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
To the inside. Whiteside.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And Lopez with the three. Lopez has got his second basket on the night.
Well, this wasn't always part of Lopez's game, but now you have to guard him closely on the catch. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And Milwaukee has possession. Miami making their last shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Fades back. Good on the shot. Lopez has got 7 points.
Yeah, this is the deft touch Lopez has developed. He knows how to adjust his power for the mid-range. He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting.
Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
1:24 left in the first. Up top, Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. There's a screen by Whiteside. Drains the triple. Jennings has got his second bucket of the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Jennings. And again, Miami with a triple.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
DiVincenzo can't hit. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Jennings. He's got 9. Here's Portis for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And so it's Miami closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Miami.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
How about their shot pocket tonight? I mean, creating doubt every time the ball pulls up. But they're there lurking.
And Whiteside with a block. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Milwaukee on D. They trail by 7. Johnson for 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Nifty move. The drive by Brogdon. Into the lane. Shot's good by Hart.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Jennings. Drops in the 3. Jennings has got 12 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Nails it from three. Brogdon's kept himself on the board with a three there.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Pass to Snell. Here's Jennings. 12 points for him. Here he goes. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Again, the Heat score.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Maker. Brogdon with the ball. Then it's Maker, missing. Here's Jennings. The quick look, no good that time.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. And the jumper from the wing offline.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that on the ball, that's a shot they want him taking.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Jennings. Takes a three. Drills it from deep. Jennings has got 19 points.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
On the wing, Snell. Just snap the cold streak. Outside for Brogdon. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
He has such a silky shot. Brogdon really is a talented shooter.
52 seconds left in the second. Here's Jennings. Here's Whiteside. Oh. crucial Game 4 coming your way in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball on 2K Sports.
This is what the playoffs are all about. It's 2-2, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Eastern Conference match. I'm Kevin Harlan. Along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat. Taking a look at Miami. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
No secret here, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they want to take care of business here and avoid a do-or-die Game 6 in hostile territory.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
It's good from long range. Take a look at the Heat. This is clearly a massive Game 5. The series tied at 2. They're home, and we know that's very important.
Well, it's a best of 3 now. They haven't a chance tonight to get a step closer to the second round. This is a huge opportunity on their home floor.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And both free throws good from Whiteside. DiVincenzo with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Lopez outside. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. From outside off the mark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. But Trey. Whiteside. And swinged in by Whiteside.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Johnson. Finished off the break.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Here's DiVincenzo. Hart outside. 5 to shoot. Kick out to Giannis. The rebound by Prince. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Moments ago, Eric Spoelstra and I were in chat. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and Coach said after a deep breath, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. He just has to play something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. It's Jennings with the drive. And he makes that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
He gets that one.
And the rare catching fire from a center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of fire. Possesses incredible range.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Johnson in the corner. Outside Jennings. Right side, high post. Pass to Portis. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a three-point game. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Slammed in by Whiteside.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Hart. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To DiVincenzo. Finding the lane. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Right side, no good. Down low. Hart outside. Curls it from outside.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
It's back to Jennings. Outside a screen. To the peak. And the jam by Whiteside.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Gets it down to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Jennings with the drive. Uses both hands to slam it down.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's DiVincenzo. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for the Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what stands out to you guys from the Heat in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Basket counts.
And the defense. To start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
There's Jennings with the three. A putback. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Here's Jennings. Offensive rebound Heat. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Pass to Snell. Here's Connaughton. And stolen by Jennings. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one goes on Wood.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Over in the corner, Wood. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
In the corner, Snell with it. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead-by-example approach is so valuable to this squad. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
There's Jennings with the three. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Jennings with the ball. Brogdon picks him up.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And it's Miami with the rebound. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. In the corner, it's Maker. Wide open one. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Pass to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Brogdon with it. In the corner, it's Maker. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Now, that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Johnson outside. It's back to Jennings. to the middle. Fires it up. Right side, no good. And it's Brogdon off the front. Snell from outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Jennings can't get it to go.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And here's Brogdon from the arc. The offensive rebound. And no good that time. 1:33 left in the first half. Down low. Here's Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Whiteside's got 22.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And finished off by Wood.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
Pass to Whiteside. Slammed in by Whiteside.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And it's Brogdon off the drive. The Heat with the lead. There's Jennings with the three. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Out to the wing. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Whiteside. In the corner, it's Richardson. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And now a 5-point Miami lead.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
It's been all about Hassan Whiteside for Miami. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
It's all good. Let's see it.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Heat leading by 5. Richardson outside. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Giannis outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And to Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Richardson outside. Buries it from three-point range. Richardson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Bucks trail by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. And that one's good by Lopez.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Richardson right side. Pass to Portis. No good with the layup. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's DiVincenzo. Brogdon outside. Back to Lopez. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And that's now 6 points for Brook Lopez. Right side a screen. Here's Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Hart, that's good.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Heat leading by 3. Inside. Here's Whiteside. And Whiteside slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside to Brogdon. Now Wood. Lopez outside. Shoots It's over Portis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Now, here's Richardson. 8 points for him. Here he goes. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Here's DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Hart outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 1:59 left in the third. Richardson for three. It's hauled in by Wood. And so Wood will bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Woods got 7 points in the game.
And a fantastic decision maker. Woods recognizes when he should shoot once he catches the pass. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Heat leading by 6. Olynyk in the corner. Back to Richardson. 54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Misses in close. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Going inside. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Prince looking around. Seen by Olynyk. Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Brogdon. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount.
49.
Again as our round 1 coverage continues. Bucks trailed by 6. A free for DiVincenzo. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And what do you guys think so far about the offense? Approach for the Heat.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
And I'd say offensive rebounding has also been a big factor as well. And not just getting the boards, but more importantly, converting those into second chance points.
Lopez, no up.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Right side. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's DiVincenzo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage play.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Brogdon with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good, Brogdon.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Pass to Whiteside. Puts the move on. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. The Bucks trail. Here's Hart. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. It's Miami's ball. To the inside. Right side. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
The drive by Jennings. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. And it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
He drills the 3.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
As good as it gets.
Woo! Oh, that is a big-time finish.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Richardson outside. And here's Whiteside. And there's the foul. Will go on Josh Hart. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce. Who's got a story for us? Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Erik Spoelstra's huddle. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. DiVincenzo with it. Wood from 12 feet, and the shot will go down.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that.
Sees him Tatum with the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
The Bucks trail. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Creating space. What a move.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
And with the offense being right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Takes it inside.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Here's Richardson. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement.
He kept off that dunk with some serious end time on the rim.
It's a missed opportunity, and that is what he would love to have back.
And they do have a foul to get.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone's going to get involved. Full team effort. What that was about. I mean, talk about a brain drain.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
And clearly, they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
Here's DiVincenzo. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one. That brings them within 2. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
And really just a great rhythm at the line. Whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance. Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throws.
And stolen by Prince. The try by Jennings. Oh, the slam dunk.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can just a little bit easier knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game...